Hey yo, all right. Clash of the Champions was a fucking awesome show. And I'm very fucking happy to say that shit because, quite frankly, in my opinion, I have been so happy with wrestling like I haven't been in a long time. And that goes for everything that I'm watching right now. What's going on, you motherfucking marktards out there? This is the Black and Brown Throwdown. PW Hustle presents the Black and Brown Throwdown, Clash of the Champions edition. I am that dude, a.k.a. Why am I a.k.a.? Because I have so many a.k.a.s. But you know me as A-Track Brown, a.k.a. Dick Dastardly, a.k.a. A-Track Janetti, a.k.a. Antonio Banderas, a.k.a. Tony Flags, a.k.a. the Black Nature Boy. So here we go. And with me, as always, is the most magnanimous, the most prolific, the most objective, so-called objective, the motherfucking king of the goddamn hoopla, Chabelo de la Cruz. Let him know what's going on, dogs.
What's going on to all the marktards out there? And I am in total well, first of all, I'm in total shock of what A-Track Brown just said about Clash of the Champions, but I'm also in total agreement. You know, I'm going to take a page. You know, A-Track, you remember the great movie, that Oscar-winning movie, you know, Ray, starring Jamie Foxx? You remember Ray, right?
Yeah, so, I remember Ray.
Okay, there's that little part in Ray where he was talking with his agent or whatever, and they were, you know, chilling on the stage, and he said this one line, and this reminded me about Clash of Champions. You know why I like Clash of Champions, A-Track? The stories. The stories, man. They told great stories today. They finished stories. They put the exclamation point on stories. They continue stories. It was about the stories, man. Everybody who, you know, complains about, you know, WWE without the stories, they can't say it about Clash of Champions. If you haven't watched Raw, if you haven't watched SmackDown, that's on y'all, and I can understand the boredom and the repetition. But if you, like me, the professor, the most objective man, I've seen it all, and I've come to Clash of Champions. The stories, man. It's all about the stories. It's great stuff.
I'm not going to sit here and even try to deny the fact that, you know, tonight's show, they told good stories. They had storytelling. They had story continuity, something that their weekly shows have lacked for a very long time, and of course the pay-per-views have lacked that for a very long time. And tonight was just it was like the icing on the cake, really, to a lot of things I've been happy about with the WWE, as far as what they've been putting on in this whole Corona era as we are living in right now. And I've always said, and I'm never gonna stop letting people know that I'm grading everything. You know, I'm giving people a leeway. You know, was it grading on the curve? Is that the expression or whatever? Yes. But you know,
pandemic booking. We give the pandemic extra, you know, asterisk.
Exactly. I think a lot of people, no matter what you're watching, with the exception of New Japan, okay, and I'm only saying that because New Japan has an audience. They got fans again, so you can't even. They're not a part of the Corona era no more. I'm sorry, even though it's gonna be a while before we hear "Kazanina" from the crowd. It's still they're not really in this era right now. And you know, fuck New Japan, because you know they shut down the original Hustle channel. This is the first Black and Brown Throwdown on the new PW Hustle channel. We are not going to be calling it PW Hustle 2 anymore. We're gonna call it PW Hustle, and we're gonna be coming at y'all with a new channel. We're just going over the names for name's sake or whatever. But I just want to let everyone know before we get further into this pay-per-view, those of you who are probably gonna sit back and not even sit back, but who will click on it and say, hey, what the hell is going on? What is this? For the people who watch my reactions, you know, the Walking Dead fans, Cobra Kai fans, I am a wrestling fan. This is a wrestling channel. I just so happen to put my reactions on it. So now, since we got shut down on our original, everything is going to be done on here for the meantime. So, you know, if you're not into wrestling, then hey, whatever. But if you just want to fucking still bug out and hear people talk some shit, this is still the best place to be as far as I'm concerned. And shout outs to the Solid Monster, who's probably going live right now. I wasn't even trying to compete with that motherfucker. So we doing our pre-recorded shit for the next few hundred people that's gonna watch. And let's just get into the pay-per-view, man. Q, man.
Let me just say this, and hi to all the A-Track fans who love his reactions. I did not hack into his channel. I'm not, invading. I am part of this hustle family. So, there is the Professor. There is the Masked Man. There is Billy Ray Valentine. There is Michael Davis, the Professor of Women's Wrestling. So there's more people. There's cast of characters here for the PW Hustles. I'm just saying. Hello, everybody here.
For real. We have a extended family out there. And, make sure you check out that last tribute video that I'm ever going to do because I'm tired. I'm just tired of going through this bullshit.
Afghanistan hates you, man. Afghanistan just hates you. They just
Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. For some reason, the great people out there in the Middle East are getting deprived of some of our tribute videos because showing 5 seconds of the Hurt Business taking off their jackets somehow violates some copyright. God forbid we show them taking off their jackets. Oh my God. Praise be to Allah. But we're going to deal with that shit as much as we can, but I'm not going to fuck around with the tribute videos anymore. It's too much work. I'm getting tired of getting flagged. New Japan is just being dicks about shit. So I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to do tribute videos on Facebook. At least don't do is just mute it. So, all right, we got Clash of the Champions, Q. Let them know. What do we have for the opening match?
So the opening match was the IC title ladder match, triple threat between Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Nero Hardy.
This is the match you want Dave Meltzer to get 5 stars to, right?
Hell yeah. If Dave Meltzer does not give this match 5 stars like he erroneously gave that parking lot brawl between the best friends and Proud and Powerful, I don't even want to call them Proud and Powerful, they're LAX. He gave that match with the limited storyline and that bullshit ending with Orange Cassidy 5 stars. First of all, you had better story here. You had a elongated story. This is, again, a great example of storytelling here. You have Sami Zayn, the Liberator, or as I'm going to call him, Sammy Rick Grimes Zayn. Did you look at his face? Did you look at that beard? That he looked like he's been traveling to Alexandria trying to find a community. He's been fighting off zombies.
I was about to say that's Sammy Guevara, but we already have a Sammy Guevara. That's Sammy Castro. That's what it is. That's Sammy the Commie. So we all, But listen. Wait.
Let me just say this. He's the Liberator. He's Sammy Castro. He never lost the Intercontinental Championship. He was, he had his principles. He did not want to, fight during COVID, fight during the pandemic. I respect his wishes. But WWE incorporated that storyline, and he had AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy fighting for the title. Everything about this match, at least, A-Track, give me at least 4 stars, all right? You might not like it to say 4. It's 4 stars at least, man.
I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you, man. The only stars I'm giving this shit, I'm taking off my glasses, fuck this shit. The only stars I'm giving this shit is 3.5. Because this fucking ladder match was a fucking car wreck. Not a train wreck. A train wreck is a hell of a lot worse. This was a car wreck. It was sloppy as shit. Some dudes, and I don't want to knock none of these dudes because I like them all. But you know what? No more ladder matches. No more ladder matches for these dudes. At least all 3 of these dudes in the same ring at the same time. I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I did enjoy it.
40-year-old. Yeah, there's two of them that are 40-year-olds. They shouldn't do it.
You see, for me, I don't know if it was me or not, but you see the age showing in these guys in these type of matches, at least for Hardy and Styles. That's what I was noticing. And it was so much sloppy shit going on. It started off good. It started the first 6-7 minutes of the match. It was fine, but then they started throwing the ladders at each other. They just started. It was just almost like they was just going on the fly. At least that's what I felt. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like knee deep and nitpicking or anything like that. I'm just telling you what was obvious to me. And I was on the thread, and I'm like, I can't be the only one who noticed this. And thank God I wasn't. But the match in itself, I did enjoy it. But when you posted, oh, it's got to get 5 stars, I said, oh, God, here we go. Like, come on, man. This match.
Jimmy T, I'm not trolling. This is actually from the heart. This is from the heart, man.
Jimmy, okay, we're this is for Jimmy T. This is a shout out to Jimmy T. Number 1, shout out to Australia. Number 2, number 3, we're gonna fucking clear things up for Jimmy, okay? You're gonna say that was a 5-star match, so you're telling me you haven't seen any match that Jeff Hardy was in that was a ladder match, or a match that involved a ladder with Sami Zayn, aka El Generico, or AJ Styles? You've never seen anything better than that?
No, I'm not talking about what we've seen better than. I'm talking about this year that Dave Meltzer could actually give the first 5-star match for his, for his fandom, for his mark-tardisms, for AEW.
You're putting this top 5.
This is now a top 5 legitimate pandemic access booking match. It's a 5-star match. If the parking lot bro can get a 5 stars, I'm giving this IC title match 5 stars. The incorporation of Sami Zayn's calculating psychological warfare. You call him Sammy Castro. This man divided and conquered. He put handcuffs in Jeff Hardy's ears. He put handcuffs on AJ Styles. He had the key in his pockets, and he won it that way. Come on, man.
The key in your mouth that long without choking on it. But no. That was that. It's stuff like that helped save the match, because it was very entertaining to see, to see that character be more sly and more sneaky and almost like Edge, the ultimate opportunist. So that was good. But there was just so many spots in the match that were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you go with the 40-year-olds, and I understand. I actually agree with you. They're 40-year-olds. They shouldn't be. The problem is that you're right. We've gotten to the point with ladder matches, and it doesn't matter what organization, WWE, AEW, Impact, ROH, you're doing more gymnastics with the ladders now. And you don't need to do that. You just need to use the ladder. Who did the lawn dart? Was it AJ on Sami Zayn? But when you use the lawn dart for that purpose, I'm cool with that. But when you use, when you lay the ladder down so you can do the flips and shit, again, you're right. They're 40 years old. It doesn't look good. I've seen it. You've seen it once. You've seen it a million times. But I'll be damned. I'm not like you said, pandemic asterisk. This is a 5-star classic.
Even in a pandemic grading, I'm still not giving it 5. Like, come on, man. I can't say based off memory, because I don't even think there has been a ladder match since the pandemic. So you can say during the pandemic that that's the best ladder match because it's been the only one. So by default, you could say it's the best. But I still couldn't say it's 5 stars. And I damn sure wouldn't put it as a top 5 in Jeff Hardy matches in any of these guys' careers of ladder matches. Maybe AJ Styles because AJ hasn't really been in too many ladder matches.
That's true, but I'm just saying this ain't all time. This is 2020. This is 2020. I'm just talking about 2020. Dave Meltzer said one thing, the professor said another. I'm giving the 5 stars where 5 stars is due, and that's what I'm going. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my convictions.
I've even seen better falls from Jeff Hardy, even though that particular spot was one of the most perfect spots I've seen him hit in a long time. It really did come off clean.
The one thing surprised me. I actually was surprised that Jeff Hardy didn't retain, because now, with the WWE draft coming, I kind of knew that AJ wasn't going to win this match, because I've heard rumblings that AJ is going to go back to Raw since he has those issues with Paul Heyman. So with Sami Zayn winning and being the undisputed champion, I was actually shocked about that. So I was kind of shocked that they went that route. Let's see what happens.
I'm glad they did, for storyline's sake, number one. Even though it's kind of a slap in the face when you think about a guy like Finn Balor, he lost his title. They were nice enough to gift him with a nice consolation prize called the NXT title. Congratulations, nigga, you're a developmental champion again. But it was good to see that Sami Zayn got back a belt that he should have never had to give up in the first place. And you're absolutely right. You know, AJ most likely is going to go to Raw. And they're probably going to just continue a feud between Zayn and Jeff Hardy. I hope they don't do anything stupid like put Jeff Hardy on Raw. Jeff Hardy belongs on SmackDown. He shouldn't be on Raw. It's not this time.
Right, and I don't want to go into the future, with the WWE draft, but the Hurt Business. I don't want to see the Hurt Business get separated.
They better not. They better yo.
Because they always flip the titles back and forth. So if Sami Zayn goes to Raw, that United States title might come to SmackDown, and then the Hurt Business.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a split because we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. But after this match, we got Zelina Vega versus Asuka, and which was, in my opinion, a fucking glorified training session. It wasn't bad, but it shows you. Here's what it showed me. It showed me that Zelina Vega has potential, and she's going to be very good. She's going to be very good. It was a lot of butterflies in her performance. She did a lot of cool shit, but just some of the cool shit that she didn't come off really smooth. Some of it kind of came off slow and a little sloppy. But she still hung it in there with Asuka. I still give her props. The match was just okay at best. She did okay. And, that's pretty much all I can really say about it. I like the ending of the match, but go ahead.
I think I can agree. I can agree with your assessment of Zelina Vega. I think the handicap with it is the fans' expectations and what they've seen from Zelina Vega. She's been an advocate. She's been the agent. That role fit perfectly. And then the limited spots that she can do with flying head scissors as a manager was great. So when you saw her,
she did was nice. I like that.
But that role that she played as the advocate and manager and doing wrestling spots was cool. And that's what I think people actually want her to be more of. Being the wrestler and what you said, a glorified training session, she's got more work to do in the ring. She kind of like skipped the line she should have been developing at the NXT level with matches.
Corona. Corona.
Well, that's
Do you
true.
think if there was no Corona, she would have been in this spot?
No, exactly. She would have been. She would have been. So if they see potential like we see potential in her, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't mind this sassy Puerto Rican.
Hold on. To play off that, we said they see potential. I want to make this clear. This match wasn't even for us. This match was for the people in WWE in the back. They said, put her out there. Let's see what she can do. If she holds her own, we'll see what happens. If she gets downgraded right after this, then that means they weren't happy with what they saw. But if we start seeing her, get a little bit more shine, then they're good with it, and they're gonna roll with it further. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I mean, but she held her own a little bit against Asuka. She's gonna have another, title opportunity tomorrow on Raw. So that's already a given. So again, I know Mark Tarts hate repetitive shit. They hate to see the same shit over and over again. But it's gonna happen again. So let's see if Zelina Vega, has a better showing and they do better storytelling with Zelina Vega and doing all this and kind of protect her with all the shortcomings that she has right now. It's still a, growth in progress. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, they had to tap out. And then after the match, Asuka tries to give her the props, tries to shake her hand, and like a queen's bitch, this sexy midget, she puts her hands together and she bows. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, Asuka, if you do what Miyagi always told us, if you don't do what Miyagi told us always to do, you deserve everything that's going to happen. So Asuka bows and takes her eyes off her opponent. I mean, Miyagi said it best. I always look at the eye. Bruce Lee, never take your eyes off your opponent, even when you bow.
Like Chuck Norris.
You're fucking Japanese! You're fucking Japanese! How do you not know not to fucking take your eyes off the person who's bowing to you, Asuka? Come on, man. You're going to be Wrestler of the Year soon. Don't do that shit. But, Asuka fell for it.
You forgot one little caveat after she forgot to, look at the eye. She had a Japanese orgasm. Did you hear that? All that shit?
Oh yeah. That was a bonus for us. For us fans and males and heterosexual males in general. That was a bonus.
And I implore the Hustleites, take everything you heard from Asuka's orgasms, that orgasm promo, and then watch a Jenny Neidhart and Natalia in the pool while hearing Asuka. You're gonna have a great night. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, let's not even go there with Jenny Neidhart right now. Okay, this is not Les Sex Gods. This is Black and Brown Throwdown. So we'll talk about
that. Was sexy though. She was sexy.
We'll talk about Jenny and her need to laugh at my jokes on her Instagram page on the next Les Sex Gods. But moving on, what match we had after Asuka and Selena Vega?
I think the next match was for the Raw Tag Team titles, the Street Profits against Andrade and Angel Garza. A lot of people looked at this match, as a fuck up, but if they kind of looked at it a little bit deeper, it was an okay match. But then Angel Garza, I think, clipped his knee because he was trying to straighten his knee out, and the referee just hit the X sign, and then they abruptly ended the match. So while we got a fucked up ending, which I agree with, a lot of fans were like, "What the hell happened?" And in the old school days, Andrade would have just finished the match and kind of like rebooked it. They just said, "Fuck it, we gotta stop it." So this is the millennials. This is the millennials track. They can't do old school bookings.
I'm actually glad you told me that, because during this match I was doing a lot of back and forth between sitting in my chair and doing shit in my house. And when I came back and I saw that the ref counted, I was like, what the fuck was that? What I thought was this was a part of the story. I missed the spot where he got hurt, where he clipped his knee. I didn't see that. So I thought that what was going on was a spot, and they were going to continue this on Monday, and they were most likely going to lose to these guys on Monday. But you're telling me that he hurt himself. Okay, I didn't know that. So yeah. Okay, so it wasn't that it was a storyline. They tried to end the match.
But I think you're right. I think they try to cover it up with the referee fuck up again. And so I don't agree with that.
Depending on his situation, if he's good to go tomorrow, which he probably won't be if they had to stop the match, then they'll probably be like, "Oh, we got screwed over, this, that, and the third." But the match overall, it was okay. I did enjoy the work and the teamwork that Andrade and Andrew Garza were putting on. And the Street Profits, man, listen, I have no problem with them as tag team champions. I have no problem with them as a tag team. I'm just going through the motions with this. I'm doing the cheering on and, the whole we want the smoke thing, all because, I, like most people, am just waiting for Montez's Ford solo run, not to play Dawkins. Dawkins kind of grew on me. I was one of those people that was like, yeah, I can do without him. But I'm at the point now where I don't want to see him be Marty Jannetty, or be JTG. Or Shad, may he rest in peace. I don't want that to go down that route. I want both these guys to be stars, and I think they both can. But overall, for the tag team match, even though my focus wasn't on it 100%, letting y'all know, I didn't have any problem with it. You saw the whole match, Q. So, what was your thoughts overall?
If you count, again, I've been watching Raw and SmackDowns, weekly. So the ending of it kind of upset me, because if you keep having multiple referee fucking up shit, then it's gonna just really look bad. They did it to Mickie James, they do it here, and it's kind of like in succession. So I don't like that. So again, I'm a little bit old school. I think Andrade could have finished the match. You could have a little bit of respect factor of Andrade and Angel Garza, and of course they were gonna get another title opportunity.
They're not trying to run a sloppy shop, man. Come on, man. Listen. Did you really want another Matt Hardy? Huh? I'm like,
Angel was out the picture, but Andrade could have finished. That's the old school booking. That's what you do. You do.
Listen, if that would have happened, then Rebby Hardy would have got mad, and she would have been like, "How can y'all do that?" Well, actually, she wouldn't have done that.
You mean Bianca Belair? No, Charlotte would have been the Rebby Hardy. Like, why are you making my man finish this match?
Exactly. Charlotte would have been all tweeting like, "How can you let him finish this match? What kind of shit is this? What kind of people do he work for? This, that, and the third. You don't want that. So you don't want the sloppy shop tagline to get around. And the retribution Evolution is going to start going crazy on Twitter.
Speaking of sloppy shops, we have to, address the elephant in the room. There was COVID, a COVID outbreak, and it affected 3 women. I don't know. It affected Nikki Cross. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical about Nia Jax getting a second COVID testing, but I think Nia got tested positive. And then Nia trolled everybody on Twitter saying that Shayna Baszler is pregnant, but I thought she was a lesbian, so I don't know if that's true. So,
being a lesbian doesn't mean she can't have a baby.
No, I don't see her as the one taking the egg and injecting it in herself. I see her.
Yeah. That's a real stupid thing to do when you're holding the tag belts.
Yeah. But that's what Nia Jax tweeted out there to troll everybody, like she's pregnant. So take it with a grain of salt. But I think like 2 out of 3 were tested positive for COVID, so that messed up certain planned bookings.
Glad you brought that up. Because we didn't have a Bayley versus Nikki Cross match, and I want people to understand something because I'm not in this unless I'm just fucking trying to have fun for a while. Well, there's back and forth with the WWE fans and AEW fans and everybody taking that when they see something like COVID, taking the opportunity to start making gifs and memes. And I'm not gonna sit and say, it's stupid because fans are just taking the opportunity to say, "Oh, look at you! Oh, look at you! Sloppy shop, sloppy shop, sloppy shop." There's some COVID going around in AEW. There's some COVID going around in WWE. You know when there's not COVID going around? New Japan. Somebody's doing something right. Somebody's doing something wrong.
You know what people. You know what New Japan's doing right. NBA is doing right. MLB, NFL are doing right. They set the protocols. WWE and AEW has not set protocols. You have independent contractors, and I'm putting air quotes on that. So independent contractors are taking flights from their homes. Some on the AEW side, they're taking independent bookings to get another payday. So you're going all over the country track, and you're going to be exposed to people who might be asymptomatic. So it is what it is. Now, if it's if you're getting a flu, whatever, but you're going to be tested positive no matter what, and they have to take the protocols. They have to shut shit down.
I don't know what goes into creating a bubble for your workers. I'm not going to sit here and say, WWE should do this. I can say I understand why you have AEW workers going out and, trying to make some extra money. AEW is not, these guys may have a little bit more money than Vince, but as far as what money is invested in AEW, hell no. They're not going to sit up here and just start paying their workers and keep them in the bubble because they can't afford that. Now, WWE, on the other hand, I don't know if they can make a bubble. You're doing shit in Florida. Just tell guys, hey, you got to stay here. But, they're sending their guys off to still do promotional tours and whatnot. So, I mean, to me, that would probably be the best thing is to keep your guys local, guys and girls local. Dudes and dudettes, keep the workers local as much as you can.
It's still Florida and the cases, whatever. Again, I'm going to air quote cases are high there. So, it's going to happen no matter what. Even if you put it in the bubble, if they stay local track, but they still go around the Florida counties, there's asymptomatic people. So it's going to happen.
Which is another fucking thing about this bullshit. Third party can't use my performance name. You got people that are on the roster that are not working right now because of this shit. So let them fucking make as much money as they can. Unless you're gonna fucking pay them, let them make as much money as they can. As far as I know, the WWE are not paying people who are not exactly performing at the moment. So let these guys make their money. But anyway, after that tag match, what do we have after the tag match? Was it the Bayley match?
No, it was the U.S. title match with Apollo against Business. And I kind of sarcastically said that Ricochet sucks as being an advocate / manager, so he's not doing a good job here. Ricochet ain't fine either way, as a manager or as a wrestler right here. And I don't see anything. I guess Apollo Crews might get drafted to SmackDown to get a fresh start again. But again, it's not even about that. I'm more worried about for the Hustleites, I'm worried about the draft. I don't want the Hurt Business to be split up. And again, no, but again, that U.S. title, if Apollo Crews won the U.S. title, then I wouldn't care that the U.S. title and Intercontinental title will switch. But as long with Bobby Lashley still being the U.S. champion, I could see WWE trying to pull an okie doke here. And then you got that. And again, I was a little bit mad that I wanted to see my favorite group now. They've grown on me. Retribution has grown on the professor for all you AEW marktards, man. I'm saying it right now. They're way better than Dark Order. I don't know what the hell y'all seeing. T-Bar, Slapjack, Reckoning, A-Bone, T-Bone. I don't care. Whatever y'all say, Retribution is good, man. They're way better than those minions of the Dark Order. I don't care. And I ain't trolling here, Jimmy T. I ain't trolling, Donnie. I ain't trolling. Even Chaos agrees with me. That's right.
Chaos. What do you think of the Dark Order? What do you think of the Retribution? Chaos is like, nigga, I'm sleeping. You woke me up for this shit. Did you smoke crack before we did this one? Yo, come on, man. Listen.
We needed Retribution. We needed Retribution in the match. That would have made it a little bit more interesting. It was too much of a raw match. You needed Retribution no matter what. You didn't need the run-in, but you needed at least them on the screen to at least fuck up the match. You needed the Retribution.
Listen. I will say, they were conspicuous.
Slapjack said that they drew 1.6 million viewers. So they're the demo gods right now. According to Slapjack and T-Bar, they're the demo gods, not Jericho, not AEW. It's Retribution.
Yeah, congratulations. You couldn't boost the ratings of a fucking show that used to do 3.5s. And you're bragging about doing 1.6s. Comparing yourself to a new company that's only been here for less than 3 years.
The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie.
You cannot take back the fact that you said Aces and Eights was better than this shit. You don't even fucking try it now, yo. You can't do it. It's already there for the world to see. I screenshotted this shit. You said Aces and Eights.
Right, I said Retribution is better than the Dark Order. I screenshot that too. It's still there.
Yo,
it's in the cloud. It's in the cloud.
Listen, listen, man. I can't even form a fucking sentence off this shit right now. I've been someone from the start, because I looked at the Dark Order exactly like I looked at the whole Broken Matt Hardy thing. I said, just hold on. Just it's not really that bad. The vignettes are really fucking cool. I like the minions. I like the fact that they have a guy named 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool shit. And they got Brody Lee now, and I don't care what anybody says, since he even had that title on him, and since Anna Jay has been there, the Dark Order has been way more interesting and way more intriguing than it has since it first started. And that's the truth. They didn't just take a bunch of fucking people who we thought might have some promise and just put them in some stupid shit. They took. I'm not even trying to make the comparisons here, but do me
a favor, Hustle Lights. Everything he just said, just take out the word Dark Order and put Retribution. That's the way the professor feels. Just give it time. It's okay. You don't have to trash shit right now.
The thing about the Retribution, what people aren't happy with, are the people they're using here. They're not, especially it's like was it how the fuck is it?
Out of the hijack.
Yeah, him and what they're doing with Mia. Well, some people might say it's an upgrade for Mia Yim. Mia Yim is not too popular with a lot of people, but for me, it's like, oh no, don't do this to the woman. Don't do this to the woman. But like I said, I still like the fact that she has the Shuri Black Panther makeup. But
sure. They're gonna have an exalted one too. And I said that, and I'm gonna say this for the Black and Brown Throwdown. People, there were these reports about, WWE bookers are laughing at this gimmick. They're not laughing at the gimmick of Retribution. They're laughing at you marktards for putting over Dark Order. So they created a group to make it even so stupid. And then now you're trying to trash it. And then there's just saying, see how hypocritical you are? You ain't giving shit a chance.
That's your defense. That's your defense.
I'm I'm backstage. I'm more backstage than y'all are. You call me a shillion, fine, but I know that they're laughing at the Martars, not at the gimmick. Because the gimmick, as much as you can laugh at the gimmick, you can laugh at it. All the Martars can laugh at it, but they're laughing at the Vince McMahon is laughing at the Martars. This is good shit to him.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, because everybody in the WWE knows that everyone in there is filled with people ready to believe in good. Yeah, and I'm Batman. Swear to me. That motherfucker, that nigga had me rolling. I said, they can't be serious with this shit. You got the Bane mask on with the Batman voice. How does that work?
I was thinking more of South Park with the Banes. Everybody acting Bane in South Park episodes.
Oh, man. That's what it is. That too. Shit, you fucking me and him with a goddamn Hannibal Lecter mask on. What the fuck, yo? Dio Madden.
At least they didn't shave her head. You got to at least give her that. You got to give them credit. They didn't shave her head. So this way,
I'm pretty sure she was not going for that shit at all. She's probably like, fuck you. I'm not doing that. But I know that I'm almost positive they're not happy with this shit. But back to the match, it was cool. It wasn't nothing too spectacular. It's exactly what I expected from Cruz and Lashley. I actually thought during the match, I thought we were going to see a Ricochet turn. I really did. I thought we were going to see a Ricochet turn, and he was going to join the Hurt Business. And this is just me, if they're going to have the Hurt Business out there against the Retribution, and which just looked like was what they're doing, then they need to have the Retribution one more member. You need one more member.
Two more. You need a male and female.
Well, I mean, you can if you wanted to, but I don't want to see Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, the EST of the Hurt Business.
Well, then again, if they let her work with MVP and he's like, he comes out with her, I wouldn't mind that. So I wouldn't mind. Yeah, okay, I would go with that. Two more members. I wouldn't mind that. If they have MVP, build this woman up, as the baddest, as the EST, I could go for that. But like I said, one more member. Yeah, and you have, I mean, before they had Cedric, I was thinking the Street Profits anyway. So maybe they can still turn Apollo Crews, or maybe they just turn Ricochet, and Ricochet says, fuck it,
I think when you got Cedric there, Apollo would be a better choice to join the Hurt Business. They wanted him first. So it just makes more of the sense to.
But after all that shit he was talking about his kids, he's gonna look like a fucking idiot. He looks like a real loser and a real bitch on that end.
Sometimes there's not a lot of continuity in storytelling. So we can let one pass. We can let one slide for the culture, though. For the culture.
But Bobby wins the match. He taps him out, doing the Hurt Locker, whatever the hell it's called, the full Nelson. That's what it is in actuality. But like I said, I enjoyed the match. I wasn't upset. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was just good. What we have next?
Well, Bayley was celebrating because it was supposed to be a no contest against her and Nikki Cross. Then she did the open challenge, and then Asuka came out. So, I guess it was a filler to, put some minutes on there. So it didn't really matter. So Bayley loses by disqualification.
All that match did for me. All that match did for me was reiterate my point about Asuka being Wrestler of the Year. They threw her in there, and they could have thought of a lot of people to do that with. They could have put in Alexa Bliss, but they didn't. They put in Asuka, and I like that. But go ahead, Q.
But it wasn't really about that. It was about the story, man. It was about the story. Just like Ray Charles said, it's about the story. It's all about Sasha Banks. You want to talk about? You could say Asuka is the best wrestler of the year for 2020 in pandemic booking. At least and I said this a couple of weeks ago on the PWSL Facebook fan page. I said the best WWE storyline or storytelling they've been doing all year has been Sasha Banks and Bayley, and it just continued.
Oh, yeah.
And if it goes to Hell in a Cell, I think people will say, well, it's too early. I mean, come on, let's be honest, Track. I mean, can they hold it till WrestleMania? And we don't even know if we're gonna have. Can you hold it to WrestleMania with no fans?
You can hold it to WrestleMania like this. You can have Hell in a Cell be no contest. They just beat the shit out of each other in the match, and the match never finishes.
They don't want the match yet. They want to hold it until WrestleMania. Yeah. You have to at least tell.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that there too. But you have to keep this going to WrestleMania, and we've already seen the match. We've already seen them in NXT in Brooklyn, so they could still have the Hell in a Cell match. We already know what they're like. We already know this, so they can still have the Hell in a Cell match, but just have no decisive winner. It's a no contest, and they just keep on going until Sasha Banks somehow loses or something. Sasha Banks has to win the Women's Rumble. That's where they need to go here. Where Sasha Banks has to win the Women's Rumble to fight Bayley at WrestleMania. So they have to keep it on, and they have to have Bayley win that. So maybe they can have Bayley win at some point. Maybe at Hell in a Cell, Bayley says, if I win, you'll never get a championship match against me again unless you win Royal Rumble. But then that makes it obvious that Sasha's going to win the Royal Rumble. But they do something. But they have to have it where Sasha goes to the Women's Rumble. She wins. She faces Bayley, because it has to go at Mania. It's either at Mania or at the Rumble. And quite frankly, would you really want to see it at the Rumble? You don't want to. Hell in a Cell is not the major event. It's it's the in your house type shit.
Yeah,
so it's not. It's just something that they have to keep on going. I don't know. Maybe they have Sasha attack the shit out of Bayley, where Bayley, she holding her titles in question, and she comes back right before she has to give it up. She fights someone and she wins, and again, Sasha attacks her, because we saw tonight.
And again, I'll say this:
saw the match. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. I said again. I agree with everything you said 100%. I would like the idea of Sasha winning the Rumble. The only problem I have is, again, if they do it too quickly, which I wouldn't be surprised that WWE would be the Survivor Series to get that one-on-one match. If Hell in a Cell turns out to be a clusterfuck, if Hell in a Cell turns out to be a clusterfuck, which we know it would be, then Survivor Series would be the ultimate kind of vindication for maybe even Sasha Banks to win there, and then Bayley could win the Royal Rumble, and then you can get a rematch at WrestleMania. So, you can play it either way.
We saw in the match tonight, she fought Asuka. Asuka held it down, even though she was already in the match. So before she won by disqualification. Sasha Banks comes out and beats on Bayley. Bayley still beats on her. She still didn't get a full beatdown. She didn't get that. She didn't get a full. She didn't really get in her ass like that. So it shows Sasha still has to get that ass whooping on Bayley before they have that actual match. But this feud continues, like you said, Q. Great feud.
She's a Jedi. That's a Jedi. She's recovering like a Jedi.
And that's another thing. She gonna be the Mandalorian. You gotta put the title on her. Gotta have her win the fucking Royal Rumble. She's gotta promote that shit. You can't have the star of the Mandalorian this season looking like shit.
If she's a Jedi, yeah, she has to win. But if she's a Sith, I don't know if you want to put the belt on the Sith.
We don't know if she's a Sith or a Jedi. We don't know what her character is. We saw the dark cloak, so that's the only thing we can go from. But that's what the whole match in essence was really about. Anyway, was to build up the Sasha Banks and Bayley feud even more. Bayley's starting to get a little weight in the gut. I'm starting to notice that though, but she still looked good from the neck down. What we got after that?
Well, we got the double main event time. The first one was the ambulance match between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. I want to let you take this one because you shocked the shit out of me. Go ahead, Trag.
First off, I don't know why the hell you're shocked that I put over a WWE match. I've been doing that shit forever. If the match is good, it's fucking good. Now
I don't get a lot of it. It just
I was putting over an Orton match. That's the shocker. And there you go. And I was gonna write my reply, but I was gonna wait until we got here. Mm-hmm. The reason why that match was good was because they loaded the shit out of that. I'm not going to say overbooking. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say, oh, I was overbooked. No. This story. Sense that that a match has ever made in a long fucking time or ever. Because usually now let me just break this down. You got Drew. I'm about to say Drew Gulak. You got Drew. Also Drew Galloway. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton in the ambulance match. Now, I'm sitting here like, oh, God. This is going to fucking be like him and Edge. This is going to go on for too long, and it's going to make Drew look like he can't fucking hold it down in a big match against Orton, and Orton's not going to get the blame for the fact that he's just a fucking bore in the fucking ring for the most part. He can have a match that's not boring. He can. He has. But for the most part, I'm not saying Orton sucks. His matches never really fully excite me like that, and they haven't in years. But this match, it had it, and here's what was cool about this match. Just when I was like, all right, I'm done, here comes somebody else, and just when I was like, okay, all right, who else? They come out in a cool faction, and just when it's like, you know what, they fucking did it. So that match in itself, you had the Big Show come out, fuck up Randy Orton for what he did to him. Then the match keeps going along. These two are brawling. They're beating the shit out of each other. It is a good brawl. And I know that Orton is the veteran, but from the way this match went down, I don't think I'm out of the realm in saying I think Drew kind of called a lot of this match, or most of this match, because you know what feeling I got? I felt like I was watching one of his Impact matches, man. I really was. And if you watch, Drew is seasoned. He's a world traveler. You can't call a match. Match that was bad. And I'm not saying it because it was Impact. I'm saying it because it's Drew Galloway or Drew McIntyre. He didn't have one Impact match that was bad. And when he did have those brawls, that's what this reminded me of. This reminded me of that match he had against Bobby Lashley, but a little bit more brutal. That's what it reminded me of. So I felt that Drew probably had a lot to say in this match, or Orton let him, do a lot. Either way, and props to Orton. So,
and they told the stories. They just told those stories, or like you said, Christian, Show, HBK, and then at the end when Drew won, then they had Ric Flair driving the ambulance, which was the funniest shit I ever saw. I was like, damn, you gonna let a 70-year-old drive this one, man?
It's listen, when I saw Christian, I said nice. Then I saw Shawn Michaels giving the sweet chin music on top of the ambulance. I said, oh shit, I didn't expect that. I expected Shawn to come out, but I was like, okay, what the fuck? Then I sat there and I said, the icing on the cake would be if Ric Flair fucking drove the ambulance. And then they did it. I said, holy shit, I called it. Holy shit, that was great. I gave this fucking match 5 fucking stars, bro.
Okay, you don't want to give the ice. Okay. I'll flip it. I'll be like, if this match doesn't get the 5 stars from Dave Meltzer, we right. That's what it is.
Listen, it was a 5-star match. I enjoyed that match just as much as I did the parking lot brawl. I didn't like either one better than the other. I liked them both the same. And I'm gonna tell you this: that match was the way it was because of that parking lot match. Remember when you said these niggas be trolling each other?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Orton did tonight. Orton said, okay, I'm going to fuck with y'all now, and I'm going to fucking do this shit, and I'm going to load it the fuck up. I'm going to have every single time we've seen a storyline. First of all Orton storylines are the fucking same. That's the thing about Orton. His feuds are redundant as shit. I'm going to fuck with you. I'm going to attack your family. I'm going to be a punt in the head, this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. You're going to beat me. I'm going to complain, and then we're going to start the whole thing over again, and I'm going to lose. That's the feuds that he loses. They always go down like this. But I'm like, yo, Q has a point, man. I think these motherfuckers is trolling each other, and which just thank God for AEW. I mean,
it's okay to have you can troll each other. I have no problem with them trolling each other. It doesn't bother me. All I'm just saying is Meltzer has got to be consistent with the 5 stars.
But what I'm saying is this: fuck Meltzer. What I'm saying is this is what happens when we have competition. Because motherfuckers are going to fucking try to do what they can to outdo their colleagues in another promotion, even if they're fucking trolling on each other. So I just, I just appreciated that for everything that I saw and everything that I felt that I saw and everything that I thought was going on. I appreciated that. I enjoyed that match. I'm glad they did that. I mean, man, you see where a wrestler attacks somebody and a feud going on and the match happens and that motherfucker never shows up. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, he attacked all these people, and now he's beating the shit out of this guy with some help from somebody else. What are those people's asses he beat before? This happened. They actually did that shit. What you always should be seeing in wrestling when that happens. There should never be a match where in that
continuity, you said it.
Someone else, and they don't ever come back and fucking interfere in some way and somehow. Now, most of the time that happens in wrestling, but it's stupid. It's stupid that they don't play off these things a lot of the time. Sometimes we don't notice it. Sometimes we do and they say, hey, it's whatever, because the person who should have won the feud won the feud. But this was the way they should have did it. And I fucking love that. I love that. It didn't, to me,
if I want to track. Let me just,
the main event.
If I would nitpick, and maybe you won't agree with this, and this is just me kind of like doing a little alternative booking here. I don't mind Flair driving off, but you know what? There could have been a person a little bit upset and going a little bit eccentric. You know, if his bicep was a little bit more healthier, I wouldn't have mind Edge spearing Drew.
I thought
to do that. You know what I mean? And like you did the job that I should have done against Randy, and you took it away from me.
Until I realized that he had a hurt shoulder, so I was like, "Oh, we're not gonna see Edge." But in the fantasy realm, to start a feud with Edge and Drew, that would be good. I wouldn't have minded that, because to me, I don't think Drew has been a bad champion at all. We can't, in any way, shape, or form, should low ratings be blamed on him at all. And anybody who tries to do that, you're a bitch. But as far as I'm concerned, his title reign has been good. I don't really have any complaints other than the fact that I just wish this Orton one didn't go on for too long. I hope this is it, and I hope whatever's next for him. This he already went against Lashley, so we can't have him go against Lashley again. I mean, they can, but I guess it might have more interest.
Keith Lee, I don't know, maybe Keith Lee.
Moves on to Keith Lee because they said, the word is that they don't have nothing for Keith Lee, which is heartbreaking. It's like, what the fuck did you bring this guy up for if you don't have anything for him? But he's not the first guy to go through this, and he definitely won't be the last.
I'm just gonna say this sarcastically. For all the Mark Charles out there, on a Monday they said that Keith Lee was going to be promoted to the moon. They were going to push him to the moon, and then on Wednesday we got nothing for Keith Lee. That's the way it felt in the analogy to me for taking dirt sheet shit. I'm not saying I don't agree. I don't think it's true, but you know what? For dirt sheets, you try to be first. A lot of these dirt sheets try to be first. So if you're going to tell me on a Monday that Keith Lee is going to be pushed to the moon because Vince McMahon loves him, and then on a Wednesday we got nothing for him, I'm like, you know what? Let's play it out. First of all, Keith Lee should not have moved on from NXT that quickly. That he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He could have at least played out, a couple of. He could have done
they weren't ready. They weren't ready. It's not like he wasn't ready. They weren't ready.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes again, indie darlings or indie circuit darlings are a little bit different than mainstream success. It happened to Aleister Black. It's happened to Keith Lee. Sometimes it's a little bit too soon.
Here's the one thing, and I don't know if this played a part in it. It probably didn't, but here's the luck of Keith Lee. His mic skills are not that good, and thank God he's not in front of a crowd right now. So if you are going to do something with this dude, you should do it right now, where he's not in front of a fucking crowd. He doesn't have to talk, because he may have improved somewhat since he first started talking, because his talking was so bad when he first started.
MVP talks for him. Hurt business.
Yeah, that could be it. Mm-hmm. Forget your two other members. You just add him, and there you go. It's a perfect time for Lee to be doing something if they're going to do something with him, because, like I said, he's not really in front of a crowd. So it's not like you have to hear people say what or just have dead air when he talks. But again, man, at the end of the day, this match was just everything that I needed it to be. It really was, and it made it seem like no matter the main event could have been shit, and it still would have spoken a lot for the pay-per-view. It's like listening to an album from one of your favorite bands, and the album is not that good, but they have like these 2 or 3 really great songs that just makes up for everything being bad. That was this match, but it just so happens that this pay-per-view overall was not bad, because now we get to the fucking main event. Who's the real fucking head of the table? Who's the chief? Take it away.
We got for the Universal Championship the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. No chest protector, no bulletproof vest, no shield. He looked like Hobbs and Shaw, the Tribal Chief, there when he was, hanging out with The Rock, fighting off all the people from Fast and Furious, going up against Jey Uso. And again, I'm gonna go with what I kept saying with Ray Charles. The story, man. They told a story, and they wanted to. And for people,
this was a country music pay-per-view, is what you're saying.
Yes, it was. This was Ray Charles' country music's greatest hits right here. And you look at the way, I'm going to say this, for people that shitted on Roman Reigns for all these years, and rightfully so, it wasn't all his fault. It was booking and all that stuff. And before the Pwhustle 1 got shut down, there was some videos that A-Track talked about, suffering succotash and Sheamus.
I don't have access to them shits anymore. That's the shit that really bothers me. To me, this is my personal favorite reaction when he fucked up saying WWE World Champion. And that shit is gone. That's on my other computer, but that computer is broken. That's gonna cost me like $200 to get it fixed. So we will get those back. It's just, you know what?
It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. We gotta rebuild. It's all. Gotta rebuild.
You're gonna have to donate to the PWS so I get them shits back, because I can't. It's gonna take a lot for me to fix that computer. Yeah. So we're gonna start a GoFundMe, man. Fix A-Track's computer, get those reactions back. But go ahead. Keep on.
But like I said, it wasn't his fault, not all his fault. WWE didn't book him right, but now the Tribal Chief now being associated with Paul Heyman, and I don't look at this match. And I'm not trying to troll here again, and people think I'm. This was not a heel Roman Reigns match. This was a family issue match. This was what you do. I'm a little brother, and I got my ass whipped by my big brother. That doesn't make my big brother a heel. He just is trying to make me tough. This is Roman Reigns trying to make his family tough. This is Roman Reigns trying to make his family, check. He's trying to keep his family in check, knowing who's the man of, who's the head of the table, like you said. There's nothing heelish about a family fight here. And again, you can look at Jimmy Uso throwing in the towel. This was a family issue that's going to make the bond stronger, and you can see a Samoan dynasty. And I see it coming so quickly because one admitted you're the Tribal Chief, the other didn't because of pride. This was a family issue. And this story can go on a couple, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, even to the Royal Rumble to grow this Samoan dynasty. You can even add Naomi for a family affair track, and that's how. This is the way I look at it.
He beat the living shit out of Jay. Yeah. We all listen. There wasn't.
You muted your mic.
My bad. He beat the shit out of fucking Jay. There's nothing else to say. There's not a wrestling fan with a brain that did not see this coming. And when we see something coming, we have to. It's all about how they execute it. That's the next play. They know they're gonna be. They know we're gonna have him fucking destroy Jay, but how do we execute it? What do we give them? And this, I'm the head of the family. I'm the top dog. I'm the chief. This is very good because, you and I both know I'm calling this shit. We know where it's going. It's going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship too. And I think The Rock is going to win. And they're going to have another match and Roman Reigns is going to win. It's going to be like John Cena all over again. Depending on if they can get The Rock. I'm 100% positive that if Roman Reigns wants this, You ain't. The Rock is he's under obligation to do this. And it's just the Samoan clan, right? Yo, you got to do this.
The Rock is a centrist. So, he goes both ways. He's a centrist.
Well, not that both ways. We Rock.
I'm talking politically. Hustleites. I'm talking politically. He's a centrist. He goes
wrong with that, but it's just good for Roman, and I'm very happy. I've let it be known since I knew they were going to make him the guy. I never hated him. I was never a hater. I just did not like the spot that he was in. He wasn't ready for that spot. He wasn't ready to be a face. He shouldn't have been the face of the company. He's the heel. He's the heel of the company that will eventually transfer into that face that people will love. And I guess that's where Paul Heyman kind of plays a role in this whole thing as well. And there's no doubt in my mind that this entire thing, the majority of this, was the brainchild of Paul Heyman. I can't see anybody else coming up with this. Not Bruce Pritchard. No. I think that most of this was the idea of Heyman. And I think that what they're doing with him right now is cool. I would say they don't need to have Reigns talk, but he at the end of the day, he's a better talker than Brock Lesnar. So, all right, have him talk, but still keep him limited.
But that talking during the match was needed. Telling Uso like, tell me I'm the chief.
I hated to see that, and I said, yo, don't do that to Jay. Don't do that to Jay. But then here comes fucking Jimmy with the slow bop. And, he's throwing in the towel and like he's Taz and shit. And then he's calling him the chief. He says, all right, you the chief, you the chief, you the chief. This is going to continue next week. And even though Joe's not a part of that Samoan family, Joe's going to have to recognize that there's a top Samoan. And I think he's going to make his way to Raw and deal with Samoa Joe as well, unless they draft Joe to SmackDown. And if they draft Joe to SmackDown, he is Reigns' next victim. He's Reigns' next victim because Jimmy is still injured, and I don't know when he's going to come back. Early
to mid 2021. That's what they said.
Oh wow! Now is there Samoan dude in NXT right now? No, I thought Samoan, that dude with the beard. He kind of reminds me of Bo Dempsey. I forgot his name. I thought he was Samoan. But yeah. So I think the next logical thing that they're gonna do with this is probably draft Joe.
But Joe's been. He's fragile right now.
No. What I'm saying is they can draft him as a commentator.
Oh, and beat the shit out of him while he's talking.
Okay. I'm not talking about a match or feud. I'm just saying have Reigns beat his ass so he can be recognized as the chief. And whatever Samoan thing got left, I feel that Fatu's gonna pay not Fatu. You know what I mean. Rikishi. No, you're right. Rikishi's gonna play a role in this. And I don't want to see her play a role in it. But Naomi should too. Yes. Naomi should too. But my only thing is, I think a lot of people won't give her shit because she's not Samoan. And they need to play that. They also need to play the fact that The Rock is only half Samoan. And, I don't give a shit. I don't care. They need to do this. The Reigns needs to be like, you ain't shit. You ain't even full Samoan. I'm the full Samoan here. This, that, and the third. Yada, yada, yada. Even take a jab at his pops and Rock beats the living shit out that nigga. And The Rock is doing an interview or some TV show. And Roman Reigns comes out and beats the shit out of him. That's how this. I am 100% this is where they're going. And if they don't go here, the reason better be because they couldn't get The Rock. Not because they just didn't think of it.
No, they got to get him. You're right. They got to get him.
The writing is all the fault. There's no excuse here. This is what you're supposed to do. And the funny thing is, don't fuck with our emotions like this. Now, Rock, I understand that you're
I can make you happy. I can make you happy right now, even for a short term. If they don't want to go with the Samoan thing, just with Joe and Naomi, I can make you happy by Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns gets decimates somebody that you don't like. And he'll do it too. He'll be happy to do it. He will decimate and do everything he did to Uso to John Cena. John Cena will actually welcome to be decimated like that.
Yeah, anything to get his name back in the fucking main event, that bastard.
But you'll love it. You'll love it.
Here's what I'm saying. I have no doubt that The Rock can do whatever the fuck he wants. So I'm not worried. So Rock, you go ahead. You make your cameo video for Ken Shamrock, and you're going to be on Impact Wrestling. Got no problem with that. That's not going to fucking spoil this match. And if somehow Vince McMahon says that's what put an end in this match, Vince McMahon is the dumbest son of a bitch on earth, and Ryback is right, the world will be better off without his ass. Because I am in no way, shape, or form am going for anything other than the fact that The Rock wasn't available for this feud not to fucking happen. All right? The writing is on the fucking wall.
This man ain't gonna be mad because only 5,000 people gonna buy Bound for Glory. So it's okay. 5,000 people gonna love the cameo thing. It's all right. This is okay. Calm down, Hustle. It's all right.
But it's just something that I can't. It's one of those things that if it doesn't happen, you're just gonna fucking throw something, you know. And if it doesn't happen because the Rock is available,
it's not about the availability. I think because it's so big with the booking that you're saying. Vince wants 80,000 people, and he can't, and he knows that he can't do that right now. So that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, you could do the Thunderdome. You could do the Thunderdome for all that time, but he wants 80,000 people for what you want. For Rock against Roman Reigns, whether it's Tampa Bay, whether it's Las Vegas or California, wherever they want to do WrestleMania. He wants 80,000 people, but he knows he can't get it because of the fucking politics right now.
And you just do what you can do. You know, fucking...
go to Japan. Go to Japan. Go to Saudi Arabia for fans.
Well, yeah, do it. Go to Saudi Arabia. Go to a country where you can do this, and it'll fucking fill the arena with fucking screaming people. I don't know, but all I know is that, you know, this is what needs to happen, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this, and I'm 100% behind it. I'm on board with what they're doing with Roman Reigns. All the people, you know, and because that was the thing for a long time, you know, that people were out there saying it was still complaining. I didn't see anybody saying this. I didn't see anybody complain about the fact they made him heel. You know, it's not a large number of people out there. It's probably a minority. But right now,
there's trolls about Roman Reigns, and they're saying, "Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late." You know,
listen, it might be. It's a possibility. It might be. But I know one thing: I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. This is what needs to happen for the man, and this fits him just fine and dandy. And I'm reminded of how his arrogance played off when he was in Florida Championship Wrestling. There's a little bit of that in there. So, you know, thank God for that. You know, a little bit. Let's see a little bit more Big Daddy Cool. That's all we need. We need a little bit more Big Daddy Cool. Not so much rage, big guy. Not so much. Tranquilo.
It's a work in progress. You know this. Paul Heyman will make sure to refine it.
So, you know, overall, Q, what did you give the pay-per-view?
You know, I said with my theme that it was about the stories, man. It's about the stories. This Clash of Champions was country music. You know, Ray Charles' country music album was a great pay-per-view. It ain't a 10. I'm going to be honest. It ain't a 10, but I won't give it a nice 8. I'll give it an 8.
Me?
Oh, shit. And I'm crying. I'm just trying to be objective here.
Fucking pay-per-view was a fucking 10. It was fucking perfect. That's how you do a pay-per-view. That's how you fucking do a pay-per-view. From now on, you do pay-per-views just like that. That's how you do pay-per-views. I will not accept anything less. Mm-hmm. You got me right now, WWE. You got me. Monday Night Raw is still kind of shit, and so is SmackDown. But there are things you are doing that are coming together and making me a very satisfied viewer. Now, it's not making me a fan of the WWE because I'm not a fan of the WWE. I'm a fan of who the WWE employs. I'm a fan of those people. But right now, the WWE is,
treading along in a
flight
good
has some turbulence, but it's still a comfortable flight. All right? I want you to land this plane now, Vince. Land this plane, Vince. Don't fucking fuck with me because I'm gonna get into something.
Don't fly to the towers. Don't fly to the towers.
There's a no-fly zone. Stay away from the World Financial Center.
Yeah.
I have to say this because addressing what we were talking about in the beginning, I'm very happy with wrestling right now, and I'm very happy with what AEW is doing. The G1 is in September. Got no complaints there. Impact is fucking doing a lot of entertaining shit, especially with fucking Heath Slater. I fucking enjoyed the shit out of that. People are, and we're gonna get to a little all elite perspective reaction right now, because this has to be said about this whole mural thing. You motherfuckers need to fucking relax. It's not that bad. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. No, it's not. First of all, let's talk about his debut. Let's talk about his debut. What did he do? He came out, he spit some shit, he spit a promo, fucking buried the WWE as he should have. And I'm going to tell you this.
Not about the promo. It's not about the promo. It's about where he was presented with.
Hold on. I understand that there are people who don't like Kip Sabian or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is the fresh young talent that they're trying to present you with. I'm not saying you have to like them. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is they're trying to do something here with the young talent that you say they should push. Now, here's what you have. You have a WWE guy who's well-known getting paired up with a younger talent who's not as well-known as he is. It just so happens that there's a lot of fans that do not like this guy. Okay, but I'm not going to be mad at this company because they're not going to force Kip Sabian down our throats. Let's be real. They're not going to fucking boost him to main event.
I don't know.
They're not going to do that.
We don't know. Let it play out. In a couple of months, he could be fighting for the TNT title.
We can fucking play it out until the fucking cows come home. We know damn well Kip Sabian is not being propelled to the world title. It's not, and not now anyway. It's not happening. But all I'm saying is, and this is what is about his promo. This is for the people who talked about his promo. If anybody had any fucking right to say something about the WWE, to throw shots at the WWE, it is him. They tried to break this man up with his wife. Like, are you fucking kidding me? They tried to ruin the man's marriage. They separated him from his wife. They buried him with John Cena. Then he got over like Zack Ryder, even way more over than Zack Ryder. Rusev Day was fucking everywhere. It was another guy who got over, but for some strange reason, he was fucking someone that somebody else wanted to fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody want to say. If you're trying to break up someone's marriage, it's because there's somebody high up there that wanted to bang his wife. So as far as
it was Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley did it perfectly. And he married her. That's how great it was.
Okay, I kind of threw myself into that one. but kayfabe aside, this is what happened. And they fucking completely shit on the man. Like they did with a lot of people. So you can't even get mad at him. And I want to hear people shitting on WWE all fucking day. I want WWE to shit on AEW. I want WWE to shit. I want companies to shit on each other. To me, that's entertaining. And a lot of people was complaining and shit in my age, from my age group, from my era, where we enjoyed fucking ECW taking shots at WCW and WWF, and WWF doing the same thing to WCW and vice versa. Where the fuck y'all balls went? And y'all talk about millennials? Get the fuck out of here, man. Now, the match itself that he had, a lot of
every wrestler has a right. No, but every wrestler has a right to have that promo against WWE. I'm not arguing about that. But you have to. You're right. The right person has got to be the right person has got to talk shit about the WWE and to make sense. I had no problem with FTR doing it, but again, it's repetitive. If everybody's mad about leaving the WWE or getting buried by the WWE, it's like, you know, people complain about Raw and SmackDown having the same matches every week. I don't want to hear the same shit. You can't be more original than saying that you got buried. I'm almost gonna expect it, and sometimes it comes off.
If you shit on me, the first opportunity I get, I'm going to shit on you. It's no different than a fucking hip hop battle.
Okay, you remember you just said, where's my fucking balls with ECW, right? Look who buried WCW, but he did it differently weekly. Stone Cold Steve Austin did not say the same shit week in and week out against WCW. He did Monday Night Quill. He did the brass ring with the ladder. He did a lot of shit different to say the same burial of WWE of WCW.
Well, again, but they're not really making a character like Stone Cold, who is always going to go.
I'm just saying, but you're using originality.
Airing of grievances in a promo for anybody coming into a promotion should be expected, and if it's good, should be liked. I had no problem with the promo. I had no problem with the match he had later on that week. But from what I'm understanding, the problem that people had was it wasn't a squash match. Now, I get that Rusev should squash people, but now, Q, let me ask you a question.
That's not his fault. That's booking. That's the 50-50 booking that they do in AEW.
No. I'm asking you this.
Mm-hmm.
You have this promotion. You have this young talent. Like, I'm not saying young, because but compared to Rusev Miro, Joey Janela's not known like that. Neither is Sonny Kiss. Wouldn't you want those guys to show what they can do? Would you want to bring in another WWE performer and just have him squash your so-called original young talent? Because doesn't that also start another?
That's the bad booking. He could have fought someone like Griff Garrison. He could have fought someone like Billy Gunn's kid and squashed him. He could have fought someone like in those AEW dark dweebs out there. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to put him on Dynamite, and they wanted to put it against the new Midnight Express. That's on them. That's on them.
Why would you want to bring in this former WWE guy when you already have people talking shit about the fact that you bring in WWE guys and you are it seems like you're pushing WWE guys, and take this WWE guy and have him just squash your original talent, or the talent that you have that's not.
I did not want Miro to be like, all of a sudden being number one contender to Jon Moxley. That's even way stupider. There's levels to this track. There's always levels to this.
So then why was you wait a minute? Didn't you beef about the fact that he should have been in Hobbs' spot like everybody else was doing?
I didn't beef about Hobbs' spot. I just said that this was not the great presentation for Miro to do what he needed to do. And if, sometimes, and this is, again, with the AEW fan base, because, some people are kind of untouchable with, you could have squashed Jelly Nutella and Sonny Kiss in 5 minutes. And you know what? No one would care, because then next week, Sonny Kiss and Jelly Nutella will do something with another team or another feud. But this is Miro. This is there's a reason for this. You want to talk about the promo that he did good. You build on that. So you build on dominating Jelly Nutella. You build on dominating on Sonny Kiss. Let Kip Sabian do all that 20-minute bullshit. But once Miro is in that ring, he is a Bulgarian fucking brute. He's supposed to slap Kip Sabian in the face and take Penelope Ford away from him. That's how he's supposed to look to me. I'm sorry. I'm looking at that. You want to use if this is the WWE eyes I'm looking at, this is how good he is. It's the same thing like Jericho. He's making the inner circle. He's making the young guys that nobody knows. I don't know if Miro has the clout to make Kip Sabian, like you could say. I don't see it, but I could see him being the Bulgarian brute and a badass. And I didn't see that, not with his presentation with a D-list wrestler in a wedding angle that I don't like, and two, with the debut match. He needed a better presentation. We all know this.
Well,
me and Jim Cornette see eye to eye with this.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe he doesn't want to be the Bulgarian brute. Maybe he doesn't want to be that dude who dominates people, because this is not the WWE. They do things differently here. Why do we want AEW to do the same thing with him?
Why not?
Wait, why not just have AEW try to do something a little bit more original with him, not make him a monster who squashes people? Why not go in that direction?
What?
Why does it have to be
We're all
what he was
inclusive
doing
now?
in WWE?
Is this all inclusive?
No. You always make a point about guys should shed that, get that WWE stink off them and try to be more original when they go to another. You say that a lot. You've said that a lot.
But you just talked about the promo. How do you go from a fire promo like that and then having a 50-50 match? You can't have it both ways.
No. Well, see, in my opinion, I didn't think the match was 50-50. I thought the match was good. Like I said, he didn't say he was here to squash. But he didn't say he was here to destroy.
That's not his fault.
That wasn't his promo. His promo wasn't saying, "Oh, I'm here and I'm going to destroy everybody. I'm going to run through this place." That wasn't even what he was doing. That really wasn't what his promo was about. But what I'm saying is, maybe he doesn't want to go that same route. Maybe they want to do something a little bit different with him. Maybe, and we know this for a fact, that a lot of these guys have a lot of say in what they're doing, unlike what they had in WWE. So maybe a lot of this might not be good, but maybe a lot of this is not because of AEW. Maybe this is some of the things that he's trying to do. So for me, let's get
those examples.
I'm just saying, we get on Vince McMahon about not giving shit a chance. So let's not be hypocrites. Let's just see where this is headed. Listen, if in 2 weeks, if this shit is still crap, I'll be right there with you saying, yeah, he ain't doing shit.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, there could have been a better presentation. You can't overly book him to the top. I'm not saying that because, i.e., look at Lance Archer, i.e., look at Brian Cage, i.e., look at Brody Lee. When they were booked so quickly, I didn't like that either. You just build to the levels. This was a great way to build a level to Miro, Rusev, whatever you want to call it. People are going to chant Miro Day if they want to. So you can't knock it. It's going to happen. So you take advantage of it. You already have the promo that you're talking about. That's why I kept saying you just need a better presentation, and you didn't have it. Now he had a little injury, so I'll give a pass on that. That something happened during that match. It was kind of like an Angel Garza moment, but then his leg popped back in, or his kneecap popped back in. So he finished the match. So I'll give it the pass, and I'll give another extra week and see what they'll do with it.
All right, so yeah, so let's get out of here, Q. Yo, that's the Black and Brown Throwdown for you on this Sunday. September 28th, September 27th.
Yeah, but this edition will go on Monday, September 28th.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know where to find you, Q.
You can find me on the Twitter at PROF Hustle, and also look out for me on the PW Hustle Networks at podbeam.com, where I host the PWR podcast with my main man, the Tommy Wonder. And we have a great episode. We're going back in the time machine where we talk about the greatest rivalries, Andy Kaufman and Jared the King Lawler. So look out on all Podbeam platforms for the PWR podcast.
And you can find me at Dick Dastardly. Oh, Dick Dastardly, look at me. At A-Track Dastardly on Twitter. A-Track 8 TRAC Dastardly. And of course, here we are, PW Hustle 2. Don't forget, get on that Facebook group, the PW Hustle Facebook group, and do not forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you with the Masked Man when we do like Sex Gods, and the Black and Brown Throwdown. Hopefully, we'll be again with you sooner than later. We probably won't even wait till the next pay-per-view. Maybe if they have a really good ass Monday Night Raw on AEW and Friday Night SmackDown and a whole good week, we'll come at you on a weekend. Who knows?
You do a Black and Brown All Elite perspective.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a guest appearance on the All Elite perspective to get it in truth perspective. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe. PW Hustle, Black and Brown Throwdown. We out.
Peace.